Hello and welcome everybody. Today we are going to talk about the Phoenix Force, which is one of the most misunderstood and underestimated entities of the Marvel's multiverse. The Dark Phoenix movie starring Sophie Turner as Jean Grey hopefully does some justice to the Phoenix Force. Just how important is the Phoenix Force can be understood from the fact that if there was no Phoenix Force, then there would be no Marvel's multiverse. It is ingrained in the very fabric of reality and beyond. I see people argue all the time that some XYZ character like the Beyonder or God Dr. Doom can destroy the Phoenix Force. Well, the fact is, no matter who you are, the Phoenix Force just can't be destroyed, and it is infinitely more capable and powerful than anything that there is. The Infinity Gauntlet, Eternity, Death and Galactus are the cosmic entities. Each of the Marvel's universe has a copy of them. Then we have the Living Tribunal, who is a multiversal entity, and then we have the Phoenix Force and the One Above All, who are omniversal entities. The One Above All is the supreme god of Marvel Omniverse and stands above everything else that there is, will be or has been. What exactly is an omniversal entity? We'll get into that. But before we get started, if you enjoy Marvel and superheroes content, then don't forget to subscribe. Now with that out of the way, let's get this video started.
Are you threatening me?
That's right.
That would be a bad idea.
What exactly is the Phoenix Force? Well, Phoenix Force is the indestructible omniversal entity which is manifestation of all life, and it is the nexus of all psionic energy which does, has and will ever exist in all of Marvel's multiverse. And if that wasn't enough, then Phoenix Force also represents the forces of all creation and destruction. So in short, Marvel Multiverse is possible, exists and evolves because of the fuel called the Phoenix Force. Thus, to understand how expansive and immense the Phoenix Force is, we should better understand how exactly big is the Marvel Multiverse. To be exact, in Marvel we don't only have the multiverse, but also Megaverse and Omniverse. You see, Multiverse is a collection of alternate universes and timelines that are similar to the main universe. Each of these universes is a collection of infinite pocket dimensions like Asgard, Dark Dimension, Quantum Realm and so on. And each of these universes have their own Infinity Stones, Galactus, Thor, Thanos and most of all that we see in the main universe. So each Marvel multiverse is infinite and has infinite number of universes with the same hierarchy. What does that mean? Well, consider the main universe. Now this universe can have infinite number of permutations and combinations and infinite timelines. The collection of these infinite universes makes one multiverse. Now the Megaverse is the collection of all the different multiverses. The universe in a different multiverse is very different and bizarre than any of the universe in the main multiverse. For example, in the different multiverse, there would be universes where there is no concept of planet and stars, and there will be no Avengers and no Asgard. Each multiverse and the Beyond Realm are bundled together in a Megaverse. So Megaverse is a collection of infinite multiverses and Beyond Realm. Yes, the same Beyond Realm from which the Beyonder belongs to. Well, the trend doesn't stop at Megaverse. As it turns out, Megaverse is a part of even bigger Omniverse, which includes other universes like the DC, the world of Batman and Superman, and even our own universe in which you are watching this video. To sum it up, each Marvel universe is infinite with infinite number of pocket dimensions, and each universe is a part of Multiverse, which is a collection of infinite number of universes with same hierarchy. Different multiverses make up a Megaverse, which is then a part of the Omniverse, which includes all other universes that are beyond Marvel. Most of the things that happen in Marvel comics just happen in one multiverse. Even the MCU is the part of the same multiverse. Very rarely has Marvel explored other multiverses. So now you can imagine how big the Omniverse is. Saying that it's infinite doesn't even do it justice. Luckily, Marvel has a new word for it called transfinite, which means even bigger than infinity. Now that your mind is in limbo, trying to make sense of this stupendous transfinite omniverse, here is what Phoenix Force is. It is the source of all life and the nexus of all psionic energies in the Omniverse. And the best part is that there is only one Phoenix Force in all of the Omniverse. I can't emphasize that enough. Yes, there is only one Phoenix Force, whereas there are transfinite number of Infinity Stones, transfinite Beyonders and all that you can imagine. Yeah, even possibly multiple living tribunals, as each multiverse has its own living tribunal. Since Marvel hasn't explored much of the other multiverses, we haven't seen another living tribunal. So either in most of those multiverses, there is no living tribunal or there is a different form of his. So yeah, Phoenix Force is way crazier than anything that we can ever imagine. Nothing is even a close second. It is as if Phoenix Force is the true manifestation of one above all's will and power. Now that you know how bonkers the Force is, you can possibly understand why it doesn't manifest itself in its true glory in a single universe. Forget a universe, even a single multiverse can't handle all of the Phoenix Force. So the Phoenix Force has to operate very differently, because of which it is one of the most misunderstood powers of the Omniverse. In every universe, it manifests a negligible part of itself, which exists in the form of energy traveling around the cosmos looking for a host. Why does Phoenix Force seek a host is one of the mysteries that we'll never know. Maybe it just wants to have some fun. After all, why create all these beings and cosmos when you don't even get to mess around? But maybe the Phoenix has some plan that works on Megaverse level that we can't even understand. Anyways, that tiny manifestation of Phoenix Force binds itself with a host that it considers suitable. And in the main Marvel universe, it is often Jean Grey. But that said, Phoenix Force has at times bonded with other major characters too, like Wolverine and Thor. Rachel Summers has been the another prominent host for the Phoenix Force. A host can channel the power of the Phoenix Force, which is often limited by the host itself. The best that a host can do is called the White Phoenix of Crown, which is the highest state ever achieved by Jean Grey. In this state, she was able to rewrite timelines and change the universe as a whole. But the hosts are vulnerable and can be defeated, as they have been numerous times. Even the energy manifestation of the Phoenix can be destroyed, but it doesn't matter because it is just a manifestation and it will simply be recreated or restored. But that said, Phoenix Force hosts have done some mind-boggling things with the Phoenix Force. Other than recreating timelines and changing the universe, Jean Grey at one point destroyed an entire universe when she couldn't contain the Phoenix Force and became the Dark Phoenix. This destructive rampage of the host with the Phoenix is termed as the Dark Phoenix. But the Phoenix Force is just Phoenix Force. It creates and destroys alike. Rachel Summers, another host of the Phoenix Force, has even defeated Galactus. At one point, the Beyonder, who is considered by many to be the most powerful entity after the One Above All, faced off against a host of the Phoenix Force. Even the Beyonder was having a hard time comprehending the vastness of the Phoenix. Later it was the Beyonders who killed the Living Tribunal, after which Dr. Doom defeated them and took their powers for himself, and became nigh omnipotent god with army of hundreds of Thors gathered from all over the multiverse. And even the Infinity Gauntlet was nothing but a toy to him. God Dr. Doom was bonkers. But talking about the Phoenix Force, what does it want? One of the primary things that Phoenix Force does is judge the universe, called the Judgement by the Pheonix. It judges whether the universe is evolving as it should be or has it become stagnant. And in case it finds that the part of the universe is stagnant, it destroys and recreates it. It plays the role of the engineer of the Megaverse, creating, destroying and recreating things, cosmos and universes all the time. So I hope this video helps you truly appreciate the Phoenix in all its glory, even though we might never be able to truly comprehend its true power limits. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to enter the giveaways.